In Jamaica, the National Water Commission is implementing further restrictions on its water supply schedule to sections of Kingston and St. Andrew. The government agency held a press conference on Monday to explain that the cutback was necessary in light of the paucity of rainfall. Peter Coombs tells us more.
As is the case for other countries throughout the Caribbean, Jamaica continues to struggle to cope with severe drought conditions brought on by the El Niño weather phenomenon. To help ease the challenges, the state-owned water distributor is imploring Jamaicans to conserve and inform the agency of leaks when they occur. Acting President of the National Water Commission, NWC, Mark Barnett, provided an update on the Meteorological Service's recording of below-average island-wide rainfall for the month of June, a situation which is expected to remain unchanged until the end of the year.
St. Thomas recorded the lowest with 8% of their 30-year normal rainfall. Clarendon had 9%, Kingston and St. Andrew 15%, Manchester 18%, Trelawney 21%, St. Elizabeth 26%, St. Anne 29%, St. Catherine 34%, Portland 35%, St. James 38%, Hanover and Westmoreland 39% and 43% respectively.
The NWC's surface-fed water resources in southern and eastern parishes have been the hardest hit of its 150 water systems.
Clarendon, St. Thomas, Kingston and St. Andrew, which fares the worst. St. Elizabeth, while there are complaints relating to St. Elizabeth, that is predominantly related to most of the irrigation for farming, which the NWC has no direct responsibility for.
Now back in the corporate area, the storage capacity at the two major dams are pretty close to being empty.
For the Mona system, we are just about 20% of storage capacity, and for the Hermitage dam system, we are just about 30% of storage capacity.
Efforts have been undertaken to boost the dwindling water supply to the corporate area with the recommissioning of 3 wells, which will extract water from the Riacoba River in St. Catherine to transport 2.5 million additional gallons to Portmore and the Kingston metropolitan region. Additional wells will be added to the NWC's water supply over the next 2 weeks.
Commission of the Dumby Holding Well, Government Park number 2, Portmore number 2, Montgomery Corner here in Kingston, and the Rennock Lodge deep well. In total, those well systems will provide an additional 4.5 million gallons of water to the system.
The NWC's acting president says its inability to meet the demand to keep water running in the taps of its customers will be further constrained, and therefore the water restriction now in place for communities in the corporate area served by the Hope and Hermitage dams will be extended.
Effective Wednesday, August 12, as a result of the low input or inflows into the Mona and Hope system, we will be reviewing and changing the regulation that is currently in place. Now we are serving most customers on an alternate basis. However, because of the low flows, we will now have to increase that restriction to every 2 days. Customers served on the Constant Spring and Tullow Spring system will not be affected under this regime. So we have seen improvement on the western side of the corporate area, and of such the area that is in most deficit is on the southern and eastern section of the corporate area.
Trucked water will be given to institutions that provide essential services such as hospitals and clinics. Peter Coombs reporting for CEEN Caribbean News.